And we're back. Hey everybody, I hope you guys have been doing alright. I've just been really busy. Sorry for like the long wait between videos and me playing random games. I don't know, I'm just trying to get a feel for the algorithm and everything, but I'm so glad to be back and doing this. So last time, we'll call it Season 2 of Deathmark, how about that? Where were we last time? Ooh. I'll take the earliest one. I don't even know where I'm at. Science lab? What's our Rakujo mansion? See where that takes us. Mary isn't here anymore. Alright, that's right. Mary got destroyed. Where did we leave off at last time? Here's my partner. Yes.
覚悟なさい。
覚悟ください. Hanahiko, Miss Zoo. Hatchet. Its thick blade is covered in rust. Dark red stains hint at its history as a tool used to sever something. A key notebook found in a shelter. It's covered in strange smelling splotches, making it hard to read. Hammer. Wait, what? She has way more spirit power and intelligence than I do. I don't know where I left off. Ah! Oh. Okay, yeah. Partner, switch. I.
了解
Ever since we left, Ai has been humming and waving her hands in the passenger seat. She seems like she has no idea about what things we are going to see, and that worries me. Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you from driving? Not really. Are you trying to learn some choreography? Yeah, it's so hard. Mind if I vent a little, Mr. Roy? She turns toward me, hopefully. Am I getting some kind of insider scoop? P was like, we're doing a new song and changed the set list a week out. Oh, a set list is a list of songs we perform at a show. So now we have to rush to learn the moves for this whole new song. Am I at the point where I'm dancing even while eating? Isn't that horrible? Oh, yeah, it is. About half that flew over my head, but it's obvious that she's busy. But I know why P's in such a rush. Idol groups need a lot of exposure during their debut to really make it big. That's why P's so desperate to promote us everywhere. But I lowers her voice. For this to happen at such an important time. Next week is when we debut the new song. We'll make it in time, won't we? What do you mean? I mean, will everything get better by then? All this Mark and Spirit stuff? Well, no one knows. After all, there's no way to know if we'll live through tomorrow. No one knows what will happen. But don't ever lose hope. The shining fist of justice will destroy the evil lurking in the dark. Right? Are those lyrics? It's from our debut song. That's our most popular one. It's okay. I'll do my best. If I lose here, then it would mean Love and Hero only singing lies. She gives an energetic bow to her invisible fans. The horns from her costume strike my forehead dead on. Ow! I'm so sorry. I arrive at H Elementary. Whoa. This place looks more haunted than I expected. We should have filmed here. You're nuts. So, what do we do? I explain about the last time I was here. Only a quick rundown, but it should be enough for her to understand. There isn't much left to investigate on the first floor. We need to check out the second floor. Okay, time to go up then. Alright, let's get going. Fuck, that's cool. Return to H Elementary. Wait. Wasn't there a test I did? Don't turn around and head back. I return to the landing with a cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up at the ceiling instead. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. What's up? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but can they really make corpses disappear? That would be ridiculous. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Snakes? Don't shout. I slap my hand over Ai's mouth. We can't move forward. The only thing worse would be making noise and calling something here. It'll be fine if we leave quietly. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly the snakes react to my bag. What the? The snakes flip their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. Huh? But why? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe the smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh yeah? Let's both do our best. The second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement, and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. The door to the music room is locked. It seems to be locked. door to the music room is locked. Okay. Huh? A piano plays somewhere. That was a piano, right? I still my breath and strain to hear any noises. But it doesn't seem like anyone's here. Oh. She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Got sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Looks like piano sheet music. Oh, that takes me back. I played this song when I was a kid. You play piano? Well, kind of. I am a singer, after all. Ah, yeah. I know that. Well, I'll count on you if we need that. Okay, I got this. New info was added to the spirit file. Piano sheet music. Still locked. Entered room on the left. I look out the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is it doesn't look very weathered. I try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. Got fragment S. Huh. A portion of a memo. Wave can control the shock. This creature is that great. This is meant to keep it locked. This is too... to keep it locked up. To keep it locked up. This is creature. Right. Yeah. It seems to be locked. A jumble of wire is wrapped around the door handle. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound, plus it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that can disintegrate metal? Nah. I don't have anything. There had to be some pretty... pretty thick. The plant in the flower pot is wilted. Next to the plant is a plaque with a child's name inscribed on it. I can see something stuck underneath the pot. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I? Zin? Looks like the letters spell Eisen. There are more after that, but... They aren't legible. I don't know. The handwriting is terrible. Hold on. Where am I? Where the hell am I? Oh no, I'm lost in the school. This is annoying. Am I trapped in here? What the fuck? I did go downstairs. I went downstairs, right? This is confusing. I haven't touched this game in like a while. Aizen. Asura, I believe. Huh? Really? That's what it says? It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Aizen Asura. Aizen Asura, huh? It's not familiar. Is it the name of a god or Buddha? But why is that written on the blackboard? So she figured it out. Long desks is what looked like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This appears to be a science lab. This takes me back. Still, though. Yasuoka grimaces. It smells in here. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the room like a box of onions has gone rotten. A look comes over Yasuoka's face, like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. Huh? Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. There's a talisman in the dusty sink. Soul power. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the staff room. This is probably where the fire started. Opened the door and left the science lab. Ugh. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Got office trash. You're going to take that with you? What an odd man you are. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Got fragment, I. It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Goddamn. Huh? I hear Yasuoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. New info was added to the spirit file. Science lab storage room. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. Taking a closer look, I notice a large tag on the side of a container. Great Asura. The letters are messy but legible. Great Asura. Down must meant below where we currently are. So that would be the first floor. Recalling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decide to take the tag, just in case. Got tag. I don't want to. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. So, is something there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Yasuoka do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things that I can use. A clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle of my bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Got clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. Got bundle of clothes. This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats. Though it is a bit concerning. That rumor about a ghost in white. I and Yasuoka got their mask while filming a TV show about it at Kei Miyamachi. And all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? It's a number of books, their materials, and encyclopedias about animals. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems they're simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Found a worn-out talisman. Got a soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. It's an elaborate anatomical I fucked that up. It's an elaborate anatomical model. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it, and it couldn't handle the strain. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. Would that mean something is hiding either in the mouth or the torso? Huh. I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. I hesitantly slide my hand to the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. It's a snake head. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice. Hurry, step back! I stumble backwards. The snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems they live inside of it. I bet something's hidden in there. But to get to it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Maybe. The snakes by the stairs might have moved because of the red notebook. In that case, the snakes here might also. I hold the red notebook up to the model. The snakes shift around slightly. But that's all that happens. I don't think that will work. It doesn't look like the red notebook is effective. I take out the hatchet. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. I take out the hammer. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. Come on. Come on. Ooh. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. Alright, let's check our bags. Got a lot of stuff. Office trash. A trash bag. Command hold office trash. A portion of a memo at that sounds. Or must put it to sleep. Also, regain. Or it will again. In the jars, it says Great Asura, clear. A vial with a white label that reads C3CH2O, flammable. Do not hold by open flame. A brown, opaque bottle. It smells a bit like chlorine. The corroded label reads, handled with care. A bottle completely covered in aluminum foil. The label reads, ID5, has a fresh floral scent. Thinking of every single thing I could think of. That's creepy. Alright. Notepad and pencil. Let me get this real quick. Okay. Bag, item, pencil. Alright, CH3 CH2OH. Brown bottle, smelly liquid. Chlorine, smelly, and then a foil wrapped bottle. ID5, fresh floral scent. Alright, alright, so we got that. Let's do this. A school broadcast? Do you have any brains? A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the tests immediately. Table on the table. Static crackles before being cut off. It seems we're being watched. I believe she said table. Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. New info was added to the spirit file. School announcement. Oh my god, this is getting creepy! On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil and a problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? I take a sidelong glance at the problems sheet. I see what look like chemistry symbols. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written at the top in the messy letters. Remember the experiments. That's right. I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Were those chemicals used in some sort of experiment? I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. How can I voice this character?
Begin the test.
That's better. Live or die. Compound A is widely used as fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is C. What would... I already guessed it. Already got it. Come on, come on, come on. Two. Ah! I remember the timer now. I was like, wait, the timer! Compound N is an exemplary acid. Contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? Is it chlorine? Oh, come on! Oh, God! Oh, I probably messed that up. Woo! Brown bottle, chlorine. I wrote that down. It stinks when it's thick, and it's fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Indole? Oh, yes! Id 5. Oh. Survived. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. It sounds like there are other tests. Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us. Maybe. I mean, that's what the tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook, like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag, so the smell doesn't spread. Got answer sheet. Yasuoka narrows her eyes at me. Are you sure you shut that securely? It still stinks to high heaven. Huh? Yasuoka is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. I spot something that looks like a brown box on the floor behind the desk. Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is I've got to check to make sure. But I can't make myself move. Yasuoka seems to notice something's wrong. I'll help you. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. That hat's familiar. So are the clothes. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who is hanging from the ceiling with Mo Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Calm down, it's okay. Come on, take a deep breath. There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. So that's what it was. Let's quickly leave here. Staying will only make things worse. I drag myself up woodenly, like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. What? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Yes, let's. All these tests make me feel like I'm back in girls' school. Yasuoka's probably shaking, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. And let's do this. Wait, what do you mean? I'm at the hall by the science lab, but there's another door. I'm confused now. Let me save real quick. Record. New data. Alright. Turned around and headed back. Enter the room on the right. What are they talking about next door? I don't understand. Ooh, fuck. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written at the top in messy letters. Read the blackboard. The blackboard? I'm supposed to read it? I'm not sure that scribble is really important, but... The blackboard says Aizen Asura. It's extremely hard to read, but that's what Towaku Yasuoka says is written there. Towaku? That's it? Aizen Asura. Memo. Shimi O. Haneko. Haneo man. Open it. That's it. Alright, we're gonna take this test. Start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test.
Live or die. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great eye. The incredibly strong great eye is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called Aizen Unity. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun in heat. This disaster is called the Crimson. Oh. Ah! I had it right. I fucked that up. Question 3. I carry the great Aizen's talisman every day in sick rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a great treasure than the brain of or heart or life itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I'll become a trained Asura. I missed one. I messed that up. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. Next two test rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Well, that's succinct. Succinct. Got answer sheet. Don't go into the classroom next door. Why? Perhaps she's hiding something. But being obvious has the opposite effect. Pretty much. She probably didn't. Huh? It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise. It appears to be from that room next door. Sounds like something's in there. Let's check it out. Check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. New info was added to the spirit file. Forbidden classroom. I'm almost out of spirit energy, which really sucks. Don't turn around and head back. Turn the other way. A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. Tool. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush. Just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped. Oh, good job. That must be some kind of nitric acid. Fortune tellers sure do know a lot. Then, I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. We're in! This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Well done. Now we can check this room. Yeah, let's go. Discarded the empty brown bottle. Oh, snap. We're getting into the classroom.
Oh, fuck!
That scared the shit out of me. Huh? The instant I opened the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. This is blood. Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft, like mud. I shine my light into the room. Oh my god. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood, and blank, glassy-eyed animals' heads lined up across the desks. How terrible. Yasuoko struggles to retain her composure by covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Are they used for sacrifices? The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check this out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone there? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. A naked body is laying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Hey, come help me! Someone's trapped! We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. You're fine now. Relax. Yasuoko speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. I agree, but she's completely naked? Huh. Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Alright, I suppose it's better than nothing.
Roar! That place is off limits.
Oh, fuck. The light! Click, click, click. Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Damn it. She noticed. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light. We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Up. Yasuoka takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. I can sound old if I want to. I am, after all, elderly. Huh. Is this what they call a woman's intuition, or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. Watch where you're looking. I can understand why you're interested, but I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on! She's quiet, her breathing's calm. She might be sleeping. Mr. Versailles. Huh? I caught a glimpse. What did you see? I tried to keep my tone innocent. The mark. I saw it when we were putting the coat on her, right there on her body. Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. Well, we will have to tell her. The truth is always cruel. But using that excuse to hide it from her would be even crueler. I have a name, you know. Huh? The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Good work out there, Mr. Versailles. Madame Yasuoka? Huh? Who's that lady? Later, hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced Hiro on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we were able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, they had been hers. I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not to kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I'd have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa. Could that be Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing? Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let down my guard... Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but... I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchase, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashigawa from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Hey, that's really rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked to bring the goods to a designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connection she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked in a terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean this scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So where'd you get it? Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you. Ooh, you got a temper. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd, absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide in how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Shao. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? Was that a tear? Or is that sweat? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Versailles. Let's get back to H Elementary. New info was added to the spirit file. Strange colleague. And she's still not there. My soul power! After the language test, we hear a sound in the room next door. That's probably where we were warned not to enter. Does that mean she doesn't want us to see something? Regardless, if her goal is to make us finish tests, then she likely won't attack until we're done. In which case, we should check out that classroom first. We'll do the tests later. We save Hiro and return to the mansion. Once she's recovered, Hiro tells us about Zukawa. She claims her colleague stole something important from her house before vanishing. She follows Zukawa to H City and eventually H Elementary, but after that her memory is vague. Next thing Hiro knew, she was in that dangerous situation. Still, Hiro's one to call Zukawa strange, after following her and not contacting the police. Maybe her research work zapped all of her common sense. Hiro and Zukawa aren't too different in that way. Hiro is certainly determined in her search for Zukawa and Miss Zu, though she claims another spirit besides Miss Zu cursed her. Just how important is this stolen item? We'll save it, ladies and gents. Alright, I appreciate you guys stopping by to watch this video. I'm probably going to have it pre-set up every Sunday. You know, just to keep the thing going. I'll do one part of it at a time and stuff like that. Try to upload more. Keep working on this YouTube channel, you know. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes and the comments and everything. And yeah, take care of yourselves and God bless. And I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao.